Yo, welcome to yet another edition of your favorite show, Shanti's Haven. Today we are going to be talking about a very exciting topic. We're going to be talking about second parenting in relation to other members of the family. What is second parenting in relation to other members of the family? You know, when the arrival of a new baby is announced in the family, it brings a lot of joy, excitement. However, there is some stress around the air with this announcement. Shanti's Haven today wants to help us see what stress it brings and how to handle this stress, this level of stress, or how to prepare other family members in receiving a new baby in the home. That's also important. It's not just about the mother preparing for the new baby. Yes, actually, the coming of a new baby into the family brings a lot of joy, it brings happiness. However, there is this aspect of stress in the air. Every member of the family handles the stress at their own level. It could be the nanny, it could be other siblings, it could be the parents, it could be the spouse, or even the neighbors. Everybody has their level at which they handle the stress with the coming of that new baby, although they are happy to receive this baby. We have some psychoanalytic theorists who said something here and have emphasized the stressful nature of this transition for the firstborn child, often citing it as one of the most traumatic experiences of early childhood. Winnicott on his part calls this sibling jealousy. We actually had a time, Shanti's Haven had some time with a mother who is expecting a second child, and we interviewed this mother, and this is what she has to say to us concerning her preparedness on how well she's preparing the first child in order to avoid or to reduce the level of the sibling jealousy. We'll be right back.
Okay, we'll clap. 1, 2, 3 for Papa, 1, 2, 3 for Mommy, 1 for Pikin. And I want to hear all una voice. 1, 2, 3 for Papa, we don't do that fine work. 1, 2, 3 for Mommy, we don't accept for carry that Pikin. And then 1 for Pikin. Say
One, 2, 3 for Papa. 1, 2, 3 for Daddy. How are you?
Fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did I tell you we're expecting a baby?
Yes.
What have you kept for the baby?
Bonbon and chewing-gum.
Bonbon and chewing-gum.
Chewing-gum is not good for children.
Oh, chewing-gum is not good for children. So you are keeping only bonbon for the baby? Okay. So actually it took me a lot of time to get Megan used to. Initially, she wouldn't want to talk about a new baby and all of that. And I realized I had a problem with that because she had always loved new things, and when the new one comes, she keeps aside the old one. So I think in her mind, when I started saying a new baby, she thought that maybe a new baby coming was going to mean that she was going to be kept aside. So I realized that, and I immediately changed. And I remember some time ago, I even took her to a friend who just put to bed. Megan refused to touch the baby till we left. We were there for hours. She refused to touch the baby, and I realized that was a very big problem. So I was trying to get ways on how I can handle it, and I realized that I really needed to be tactical to get her prepared on that and all of that. So I started by buying her a baby toy. I will always tell her that you are big. This is a baby, smaller baby. You have to always carry the baby. You have to take off the baby. You have to bath the baby because the baby is smaller. The baby is still little, and I will show her my tummy as it's growing to make her to understand that because of the fact that it's growing, it means that there's a baby inside. With time, gradually started accepting, and at a point I realized that she was okay about it. So some of the things I did with that, I got her to play a lot with smaller kids. Like I have some family members who have smaller kids, so I tried visiting a couple of times so that she could get used to, and that's how she got used to and started accepting, and she was ready to welcome her younger one. And every time she'll come and she'll have to kiss the tummy and ask if the baby is doing fine. I'll say, oh yes, the baby is fine, and she's okay. When is the baby coming? I say, oh, don't worry, the baby will soon be coming. Just be patient, the baby will be coming. And that's how I got her prepared for that.
Thank you very much, Scholar, for sharing your experience with us. We see that your baby, we see that Megan is actually waiting for her baby sibling, and you're doing quite a great job there. This goes to our mothers, our parents who are parenting for a second time, that it's important to prepare the older siblings. Sometimes this preparation is usually done well before birth, and after birth we are so overwhelmed with the new baby and visitors and everything, and we forget to continue this preparation. I remember once there's this little girl, as soon as visitors got into their home and ran towards the baby, oh baby, welcome, new baby, this sibling would just walk into her room and she would be quiet there. She would not leave her room until the visitors go. It's later on the mother realized that this baby, this was firstborn syndrome kind of jealousy, the sibling jealousy that was mounting up in this girl, because she used to be the Cherie of the house. She used to be that only child, all attention on her, and suddenly the visitors come in and it's not about her. They are turning now to the younger baby. So it's important to prepare them. And even when these visitors come in, let the baby, let the older sibling come and be part of that meeting, be part of that time with them. Another person that is important for us to prepare their minds for the coming of a new baby is the nanny, the caregiver. Especially in a situation where you have one nanny who has come into your home and is going to take care of all your children. Maybe the nanny took care of the first child, and that nanny suddenly sees the mother's stomach growing big, and the mother is just preparing and you're all over the place and you're giving birth. This nanny is a human being. This nanny has things going through her mind. The first thing that goes through her mind is that her work has increased. The second thing is that maybe if she was learning some trade somewhere, her ask to go and learn has reduced. So it would be good that as parents, you put the nanny down and explain these things to the nanny that, look, we are expecting a new baby, and this is what it would entail. This is how the family will run. This is what will happen to the family, and all of that. It's going to help us so that these nannies will receive these babies and will be happy genuinely for these babies that have come in. Also, other members of the family who may be living with you. This goes to those who have extended family members with them. It's also good to prepare their minds. Don't just get all over the place and it's only about you and it's only about your baby. It's about you. No, let them be involved in this baby thing and give them a chance. There are times our parents will come over to us. These parents took care of us. I realized one mother once came to visit her daughter for what we call in our African context, omugwo. They came to babysit, and this mother came and the mother didn't know what to do. Whether I should bathe the baby, whether I should feed the baby now, because to her everything was like Western. It was like the mother said, "Oh, Tina, white man, Tina, so will be doing for time." So the mother was afraid, didn't know what to do. It's good, it's important that as the mother of this new baby, talk to your older people in the house who may not have been present in these our present times of taking care of babies. Explain to them that for this time we can do this, and sometimes just let the mothers bathe the baby. They may not wash that baby the way you would have wanted to, but they will have that joy that you let them feel free with your baby like that. That one time of not washing your baby well will not kill, but you will give your own mother from the village a satisfaction that I can take care of my grandchild. It's important. So it's about preparing every member of the family about these babies that are coming into our family and into our lives. Thank you very much. I hope you learned something today. Dear parents, dear guardians, when we are expecting another baby, especially when we already have people in our homes, it's important to prepare them as well as we are preparing ourselves for this new baby that is coming in. It's important to get them involved, to make them feel part of the family. And also for the parents, especially spouse, make sure that you know that your budget will be strained. It's going to mean additional money on some things. It's going to mean some people missing their sleep. And we call today on both the father and the mother to take turns in handling the baby. Don't get scared and leave it only to one partner. When you're part of this thing together, it's easier and it's better. And then the coming of that baby is truly a happy one. So thank you so much for watching. And remember that on Shantia's Haven, we are trying to work on every family, one family at a time. We want to make a better society, a healthy society. Never forget to leave it better than you met it. Thanks for watching. See you some other time on Shantia's Haven. Bye-bye.